Hey guys, it's Christian Swann. Today I wanted to just break down the draw into 4 simple steps. The draw is probably one of the most important things as a new shooter that you're going to need to learn how to do properly. What happens when you don't break that down is you end up getting a bowling effect. So break it down, and the best way that I have found to do that is to do that in 4 steps. So let's start out. 1 is drawing it from the holster. So you're just pulling it up. 2 is pointing toward the target. 3, combat hand, left hand is going to be in an upward position, not above your eyes or in your eyes, but right below in case something happens. I like to think of my hand pointing down almost like I'm shaking hands with someone and overextending it to the point that it almost hurts a little bit. So 3, you're going to bring that hand up, right hand up, push it into that hand, sliding it and pushing it at the same time. Those 4 fingers need to be in that curved upright position. Trigger finger high off the trigger. Make sure that there is no gap back here. That is for recoil. If you cut that out, make sure you've got a high C and there's no space. That will stop that recoil. Lay the thumbs on top. And 4 is just pushing outward on target. 3, 2, 1. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's basically it in 4 steps. Practice that. It definitely will help you. The one thing I practice a lot with is my SIRD. It feels and looks just like my Glock. I can practice my reloads. 2 lasers. I won't go into a lot about it, but it is awesome. The 2 lasers is, one shows me I'm on target, and the green is when I break my trigger. It feels great. Can't say enough about it. Another little thing I wanted to mention briefly is I just did an article that I'd like for you to check out. It's called Shooting in the Now. And what it is I've kind of combined 20 years of meditation and yoga into my shooting drills. I was practicing my par drills, and I thought, you know, I live in the now, I do everything in the now, or I try to. Why not do my drills in the now? I mean, what would it hurt? So what it enabled me to do was to really see and feel what part of my body that I'm working in each moment. And it let me tweak a little bit of that to where everything felt much more natural. And what I mean by that is, whatever position you're in, and I'd like for you to do this in every position, but whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, with your pistol, your rifle, your shotgun, or whatever. But say you're in this position, I want you to hold that for 2 minutes. And I want you to just take a deep breath and don't move. And just meditate, relax, let your thoughts come and go. And you will start to feel that. Your muscles will start to tweak. You'll start feeling it in your shoulders, your legs, your back, wherever it may be. I want you to really concentrate on what you feel at this moment. And just feel it. Feel what muscles it's actually working. And what this is going to enable you to do is to figure out what muscles you're using in that present moment in the now. And you'll start to want to adjust your body to where it doesn't hurt. And what this has allowed me to do is to figure out what my natural position really is. And I know a lot of you go, well, I don't want to start changing anything up. Well, if you shoot great, don't change anything up. But if you're not shooting great, or you just want to see if you could reach over that plateau, I'm as good as I can get, but I'd like to get a little bit better, this may actually help you. It's really helped me a lot, and I've used it on some of my clients, and they say it's really helped them a lot as well, and you can definitely tell it at the range. So try that out, especially ladies. Rifle and shotgun uses a lot of upper body muscles, What this enabled me to do was to really see that, hey, some of the guys say get in that low position, wide stance. Well, not really. That used a lot more strength to do that. What I found was in a shorter position, body turned sideways toward my target, rifle up, using this part of my body, which has a lot more strength than my arms, was a lot easier to hold my rifle for a much longer period of time. So just try it out, see what you think. Like I said, it might not work for everybody, but if you're trying to step over that plateau, it might just work for you. So that's about it. I want to just one more time go over the 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, check your 6. 2, and 1 is holster. And also real quick, while I'm doing that, I've got this tilted out a little bit, and I tilted it out a little bit more just for the camera. I just wanted to show a couple of different things here. Guys and girls, and I've talked about this before, especially in IDPA, and they've actually changed this rule where you can have your holster tilted out a 1/2 inch. But a lot of guys say, well, there is no difference, there shouldn't be any rule difference. Well, the difference is when my gun is holstered here and I'm in a standard holster, well, I'm trying to draw my holster and I pull up, well, here's my 1. So if I'm pulling it out of my holster, I'm right here. So my arms are completely up here. Well, guess what? There's something in the way here. Yeah. Guys, you don't have to worry about it. We do. Just kind of like golf, they get in the way. So with this particular holster, the Ghost holster, first of all, eliminated pulling it up so high and took an enormous amount of time off of my split times. Now, instead of pulling it all the way up, I'm already at 2. Instead of going 1, 2, and getting a cramp in my arm, you know, I'm here really quickly. But also it allowed, this holster is the Ghost holster. There's several on the market. This one is the International Ghost holster, thanks to my wonderful range husband. But it enables you to tilt it, cant it, back, forth, whatever feels good to your body. So you're able to cant it out that 1/2 inch. So it really makes a huge difference. It gets around the parts. And even in guys or girls that are a little overweight and you need to get away from the waist and you're pulling outward. So again, you're able to cant that out and get on target much, much quicker. So I hope that helped, guys. Remember, everything that happened today should have happened because it did. Check me out on the